We're here in Canton at the KOA. These are the cabins that you can rent. This is a cool well that we found. It's really pretty here. The dogs are doing better. And they're running around there. But Serena's much better today, not so scared. Davina's still loving it. This looks like a place where you can sit and hang out. It's got a cute little stream right there. Larry's taking the dogs. Let's see how they react. Serena's not too sure about that running water. Oh, she's hiding. Nope, that running water is pretty scary. Here's the other side that goes into the lake. We're parked right over there, but you can't really see us from here. This looks like a wedding venue. Like, this is where you would walk down, and then it's got like a big open area up here. So I guess this is where the wedding party would walk in through here. And then it's got a really pretty lake. And then over here is like a big, on the other side of that is like a big barn where it looks like you maybe be able to have your reception there. Here's the lake that we're parked by. And you can see Benny over there. Benny's liking it okay out here. The sites are pretty good distance apart, and you get a fire pit and a table and chairs. It's just not as country-ish as Rusk was. It's just, there's a lot of people here, and it's just not as, you don't have a lot of the trails to go on like we did in Rusk. But it's still not a bad place. It's still pretty quiet last night, even with, if you look right there, there's a tent, and that was filled with children last night, and we didn't hear them at all, so it wasn't bad. The dogs are really liking it. Serena does not like the wind, and there's a little wind today. She gets scared when there's wind in the trees. But they do like the water, and they do like standing around the water. We made some cow friends out here. This morning, Davina wanted to attack them, but today she doesn't, or right now she doesn't seem to really care. This guy was laying down, but he's like, oh, maybe I'll go visit for a while. Maybe not. He's not sure. Nope, thought he was gonna come visit. So they have these covered wagons out here. They said you can have the Chuck wagon experience. Oh, they have air conditioning underneath them. That's kind of cool. And then they kind of overlook this little pond, and then you have the lake back there. But that's kind of cool. We're gonna walk over there and get closer and see what we can find out about those. Well, these are kind of cool. It looks like you can stay in these. You could spend the night in a covered wagon and have air conditioning. And then they have over here, they have cornhole you can play. Over here is a fire pit with these big old rocks you can sit on. And your backdrop is these beautiful trees. They have cactus here, which not real cactus, but you know what? You don't have to worry about those dying, do you? And then here's another one. And they're named, cute little names. Like this one is called Tenderfoot. And then there's a play area over here. it's got a cool little horse swing. How cute is that? And then a little jail, which you can't see from here. How cute is that? And then it's got a jail. So here's some cabins you can rent. They're cute, but I would rather stay in the covered wagon, except they just had a bed in them. I didn't see any kitchen or bathroom, so that's the only thing I didn't like about the cottages. But these are a little bigger, so they're gonna have more amenities in them. So here's a little interesting thing that they have here. It's human foosball. And so I guess you tie yourself to that spot, or you have to stand in that certain spot. This reminded me of some of my 6th grade friends that like to play soccer. Angel, he would really like this. He would do really well. And then we have a cool playground area. Then, oh, my 6th grade friends would love this pool. It looks very inviting. It's too cold for me though, so I would not want to go in it. Sorry, Gerardo, no baseball fields. There is, but you can play horseshoes though. So at this campsite is an escape room, and it's like a local attraction, so people that aren't staying at the campgrounds can still come to the escape room. Here's that barn I mentioned earlier, where I guess you can have parties or your wedding reception. And then I'm not quite sure what the Stagecoach Hall is. But over here is a barbecue restaurant that's got really good reviews, and people come from all over to go there as well. And then here's the general store of the campground, and that's where you register, and they have a small amount of groceries, not too much. But if you forget something, you can probably find it in there. Brooke wanted us to take a picture of our food, so I remembered one time. This is some people in the paddle boats. Here's Davina. She is guarding the RV. And she's got a closer look, you know, because you never know who's going to come up. And then we found this really cute kissing booth. Everybody that was around us has now left, and Benny's all by his lonesome, which is kind of how we like it. We like to have space and nobody around us, but that's not going to happen very much in RV parks. But it's Sunday morning, so everybody's left, so he's by himself. So pretty.